complex is due. Most of the buildings are dilapidated, parts falling down and all that.
Meanwhile, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC is demanding an immediate reversal of the hike in fuel price announced by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), saying the hike has worsened the misery of Nigerians. This is as the NNPCL increased the pump price of petrol from 568 naira to 855 naira and 897 naira depending on the location per litre amid the lingering fuel scarcity in the country. In a statement, the NLC President Joe Ajaero accused the federal government of betraying the labor movement. He called on the federal government to immediately reverse the latest increase in the pump price of petrol across the country and release all those arrested or being prosecuted on the assumption of having participated in the recent protest. He also said the current administration is yet to implement the new national minimum wage of 70,000 naira. And our special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says President Bola Tinubu's government did not lie about removing fuel subsidies and deregulating the downstream sector. Mr. Onanuga, who said this in a statement on X, denied claims that the current government had been unfaithful to its policy of not paying fuel subsidies since President Tinubu announced the deregulation of the petrol sector on May 29, 2023. He said subsidy provisions disappeared from Nigeria's budget and were not included in the supplementary budget of 2023. In the meantime, the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, says the $20 billion Dangote refinery in Lagos State will supply the Nigerian market with 25 million liters daily this September. The regulator said this yesterday at a meeting in Abuja with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), where they reached an agreement to begin crude oil sale and supply to Dangote refinery in local currency. It also said that starting in October, the 650,000 barrel per day facility will pump 30 million liters daily into the Nigerian market. Now, elsewhere, foodstuff dealers in the southeast region of Nigeria have accused various security agencies, including the Nigerian Army, Police, Navy, and Federal Road Safety Corps, of contributing to rising food prices through extortion. The Food Vendors Farmers Association of Nigeria Southeast Chapter reported that security officers have set up numerous roadblocks, turning major roads into business centers for collecting bribes from farmers and vendors transporting goods despite already paying required road fees. Away from that, the River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says no amount is too much to invest in providing critical infrastructure for the people of River State. Governor Fubara said this during an inspection of the construction of the General Hospital and Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Rumigbo, Obiakpo local government area. The governor said he will remain focused on delivering quality and comprehensive healthcare facilities and services to guarantee the good health of the people of the state.
So the facility we are putting on ground here is a world-class standard that will take care of these challenges. In fact, I can say that in Obiakpo, as a local government area, there is no general hospital. So we're building a standard general hospital for the Obiakpo here. I can tell you I'm impressed with what is happening. It's not up to 1 month that this job was awarded, and you can see the extent of work that is going on. I am very, very optimistic that as part of our promise to our people, healthcare as one of the priority things, we're going to deliver this project in the next 8 months.
The governor assured that the general hospital will be completed within the next 8 months. Our correspondent reports that the governor was received by a large crowd of residents of Rumigbo community. Still to come, police say Britain accused of terrorism refused to honor invitations. Stay with us.
Light up Port Harcourt Music Festival. Over 10,000 youths and music lovers on the
The Bonny Local Government Council has raised concerns about a recent increase in pirate attacks on the Bonny-Port Harcourt waterway. A statement from the Chief Press Secretary to the Caretaker Committee Chairman Boma Waribo said these attacks threaten the safety of travelers and disrupt local livelihood. The statement said the affected area lies outside the jurisdiction of the local marine police, complicating a quick response. It said to address this, the council is working with neighboring local government, the state government, boat drivers and owners, and security agencies to develop strategies to combat piracy. It also warned that boat drivers and owners who do not follow temporary safety measures will face disciplinary action. He urged the public to call the following numbers in case of an emergency. For Bonny, call 0704 664 6664 and 0802 926 8244. For NNS Pathfinder, call 0703 496 8517. For ANAIR, call 0703 791 1544. And for Marine Police, call 0703 514 8985 or 0803 893 4466. Moving on, the Nigeria Police Force has said the British national Andrew Wine, who was declared wanted for alleged subversive activities and terrorism financing, has refused to turn himself in for questioning. Addressing a news conference in Abuja on Tuesday, the Force Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi said Britain was invited several times by the police to answer questions on the allegations leveled against him, but refused to honor the invitation. He added that after turning down several invitations, Mr. Wine fled the country to evade arrest. On Monday, Mr. Wine said that he is not on the run and is more than ready to speak to the Nigerian authorities. And out of business, American billionaire philanthropist Bill Gates says tax collection in Nigeria is low. The co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation said this while answering a question on financing mechanisms the federal government of Nigeria could adopt for funding large-scale public health interventions at an event in Lagos State. He also said Nigeria has the prospect of becoming a net exporter of food, given the vast land and soil type in the country. In entertainment, the newly crowned Miss Universe Nigeria, Chidinma Adechina, has promised to make Nigeria proud in the course of her reign. Miss Adechina made the pledge when hosted by the chairman Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Abike Dabiri-Adewa in Lagos State. In now to sports, Liverpool are planning to open contract talks with Egypt forward Mohamed Salah after he said it was his last season at the club following their win against Manchester United.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
The U.S. has announced criminal charges against Hamas's top leader over their roles in planning, supporting, and perpetrating the deadly October 7 attack in southern Israel. The charges against Yahya Sinwar, the militant group's chiefs, and at least 5 others accused them of orchestrating the attack, which killed 1,200 people, including more than 40 Americans. That attack triggered an Israeli assault on Gaza that has killed more than 40,800 Palestinians and laid waste to much of the territory.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Now that's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. NLC has demanded immediate reversal of petrol price increase. Dangote Refinery is to supply petrol this month. And on the foreign scene, U.S. has charged Hamas leaders over October 7 attack on Israel. The news was edited by Martha Okere. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.
It's